got equipment. No flags as usual. Commander. Let's see what we get. This is probably not ideal. We'll see. We shall see. Or ideally, you don't have lobbies of 4 battleships or teams of 4 battleships in ops. Unless they are like most battleships don't perform. I wouldn't say they don't perform well. It's hard to play a typical standard battleship really well, like to its fullest potential in operations. There are exceptions. Valparaiso should always do well. Mecklenburg, Illinois, Irresistible, they should all do well. Right? DPS battleships, essentially. Like, Ibringa, or Los Andes, or Libertad. They should effectively always do well. That just require, like, the ship is doing the ship does so much weight pull that, like, if you play half decently well, you'll do well. Let's see. With Bremen's being down here, we could fuck the enemy up so well. We'll see though. Yeah, we'll see. So the enemy destroyers will run for one of 2 reasons. 1, if they are shot at. If they take damage, they will start turning out and running. 2, if an allied ship gets within 6 kilometers. Right? So, Bremen turning in is fantastic. He stayed outside of 6 kilometer range from the DEs, which means they did not just automatically run. Really good. Really, really good. If you are someone that does immediately push the DDs, please do not. It just makes it more difficult to kill them. Alright? Wait, like, just wait the 20 seconds it takes to kill the DDs, and then push. It's so much better. Well, I overshot that. Oh, especially with the broken engine, yeah. That's not ideal. One of the Bremens is shooting AP at it. Okay, cool. Got it. Good stuff. Maybe early fire on Iowa? Let's see. No fire. Take 2? Not really. Okay. No. We have... no, we don't have time. Gotta turn turrets. So, Des Moines always spawns at the second area. In this case, it'll spawn outside the map, just like right there. Fun fact, when you target an enemy ship outside of the map, the aiming system will horrifically drag your shells into the water. Like, I mean, like half a kilometer into the water below the ship you're firing at. So, we'll kind of demonstrate that here as we're kind of pushing around. So, we have, like, pretty solid lead, pretty solid aim on this guy, and watch. Look at that. So fucking low. Now, as he gets out, we'll start hitting, and now we're actually aiming where we want to. Let's go. Oh, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep shooting him. We're going to keep turning this way. Angle, angle, angle. We have 30 mil side platings. Let's make use of it. Keep our guns to the right. There will be a Benson that spawns in when you push this area. Both Bremen's being there is really good. Okay, there's the Benson. So you want to give 20 to 25 degrees on the Colorado of angle, anyways. Broke his engine. That's fine. In case you don't know, the AI will always shoot center water, like their aim point's always center waterline of your ship. You can use this to bait AP into that 30 mil side plating, which he cannot overmatch. I don't want to fire right now, but let's see if we can kill the Benson or not. Oh, no. Benson, please die. I swear, destroyers and operations do so much damage just because their aim point's like perfect all the time. This Bremen knows what's up. He knows what's up. If you can get the Seattle and Helena. No, not a double fire. We would like to be on fire for this, but we do not want a double fire. No, 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 no. Good stuff, Bremen. Let's get this dough. Come on. Turn, turn, angle, ship, angle, angle, angle. Yes. So, just so you guys know, if cruisers shoot at you with HE to set you on fire, they will then swap to AP and shoot AP at you. That is why they're electing to shoot AP rather than HE. That's just how their AI works. I'm gonna +1 this guy. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. There's probably close to 400, if not 500k damage between that Bremen and I. That's really good. You can do what Bremen did staying down here, or you can do what I did and come this way. Either one works. The benefit of staying down here is you don't get focused, but being down here, you don't have as much of a good angle on the cruisers, so there's a trade-off, positive, negative. Well, if you come down this way, you have your torpedoes to deal with the battleships if you need to, or you have your torps to deal with the cruisers as well. So, this depends on what you want to do with your ship. But the idea is to get the carrier dead early. So, the reason why I'm out here and asking for Bremen's help is if we can kill the carrier early, before these assault waves start spawning in 1, 2, and 3, or whatever, like set they're going to spawn in, we can prevent a triple wave stack on wave 2. Because what will happen is, by default, wave 2, assault wave 2 spawns in, the carrier group starts to move between wave 1 and wave 2. And then shortly after wave 2 spawns in, the whiskey destroyers spawn in. So you can have, if you're killing the carrier during wave 2, instead of killing wave 2, you get 2 destroyers and 1 cruiser from here, attacking with the 3 cruisers, or the 2 cruisers and 1 battleship from wave 2, with the 3 whiskey destroyers. So you get 9 ships attacking you all at the same time, and it's really difficult to deal with that. If you can If you can manage to kill the carrier early, you can prevent that. That rock is hiding him. Got Citadel. Alaska's shooting. That's fine. If I can... There we go. First wave's down here. Bremen and I will absolutely nuke. It will probably even nuke second wave down here. Carrier's lost 40% or more of his health, so he's going to start moving. We don't want a double fire. And with that dead, now the 2 DDs and 1 cruiser are going to start going out for... Oh, they're just going to start running after the base. Which is going to happen with Wave 1, thankfully, on the same side, which makes it way easier to deal with. Humphreys, please, stop. I do not like this. Please stop. Okay, got him to smoke. Whenever they lose their rudder or engine, they will DCP and smoke at the same time. And... he is now in perma-smoke. Oh. Didn't get the shots out on time. I'm probably going to stay down here. Trying to deal with... Alaska, stop it. We don't have time to go from here all the way back up here to safety. So it's better to stay down here and do what damage we can. We're at 1 million pot, 335,000 damage. We've carried our weight, right? We've done well for the team. I am horrifically under-leading this. I mean, he's almost already dead anyways, which is fine. I got hits, cool. Okay. Now let's turn the guns, turn the ship. Let's load AP. If we can get over to this island, that would be ideal. Because then we can use the island cover to cheese if second wave's down here. And if third wave's down here, well, we fight it out. I don't mind losing my ship if I've carried my weight. And as you can see in the top right corner, I have carried my weight. So at this point, I don't mind dying. Second wave is down here. This is good. My angle isn't exactly ideal. But we do want second wave to be down here. If we could actually go around this island and get underneath them, because the cruisers have flat plates on their rear. So if we can get underneath them, or behind them, I should say, that would be great. Or we can cheese right here. Okay, so Des Moines has to die first. We don't really care about Seattle. Seattle doesn't have AP improved angles. We have to respect that Missouri. We have to respect the Missouri. 20 or 25 degrees. At all times to the Missy. Please. Do not get some wonky dispersion. Good stuff. Okay. Seattle and Des Moines are both going to shoot AP. This is acceptable. We killed the damage output first. We can angle to the Missouri, so we're not going to focus the Missouri first. The DDs are going to be very annoying, so that's kind of a problem. I need to aim though. I need to aim better on this Seattle. I didn't angle enough, and he got through my nose. Well, I angled too much, and he got through my nose. I pulled my nose over. And then angled or aimed poorly on the Seattle. That's not ideal. That is kind of what I'm talking about, though. Is second wave still alive? Well, this is first wave. Second wave's alive, and then the Whiskey Destroyers spawn in. If the carrier was still alive, it would be right here during second wave and the DDs. So if you tried to get the carrier bonus, then you'd have cruiser, cruiser, battleship, destroyer, 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 and destroyer, destroyer, cruiser all pushing you at the same time. Whereas this point, it's just the other cruisers, and then they're finished off. It's also nice that they're all on the same side too. That's the benefit of getting early carrier. 1.7 mil, 440,000 damage with how aggressive we played. The ship is so capable. If I had positioned it a little bit better, honestly, with the destroyer spawning in hindsight, with the destroyer spawning in there, I should have kept going around the island because I could have used the island cover to block off DD, the DDs shooting at me, and then I could just rear citadel. I could have citadel the cruisers from the rear while staying angled to the Missouri. I wonder if I can get a better video. I'll upload this one and then see if I can hunt for a better video for the Salem. See if I can't show that. It's a little bit difficult though to hunt for some of these operations because of how RNG based some of them are. But let's see how this plays out. This Bremen knows what's up using his HE here. It's fine to use your AP, but Bremen has, you know, light cruiser AP, so you don't have really great pin. He's a bit too side on to that Missy. He needs to angle in. He needs to angle. Ooh! Hold up. Did we see that? Did Missouri shoot and the shells just disappear? I'm gonna check the replay. It looked like there's a puff of smoke like he shot before he died. And then, well, I wonder if he died right, like when he shot, or like he died and then the AI system decided to like count his shells as if he shot, like it didn't register that he died yet, even though he was dead, and then backtracked. It was like, oh wait, no, those shells shouldn't fly out because he was already dead. That was really weird. At this range, should probably be using HE, but that's okay. This is a solid team though. See, part of so something that I want to talk about with battleship players, which I'll go over this more in detail when I play battleships. But battleships and operations, like this Pomeran's done really well, as well as this Schieffelin. The reason why I say that is their health pools have been used, and their heals have been used. All right, this is good. This means that these two have done a lot of tanking and damage, and that's a good thing. That's what battleships should do. Because the AI, again, operations AI, unlike asymmetrics AI, is very basic. With very few exceptions, they will target the nearest spotted allied ship. So battleship players can use that to their advantage by cheesing enemy focus with their positioning. Schieffelin gets just a bit too much angle. Not quite in cover yet. But, like, for example, this Schieffelin's done a lot of tanking. He's finished his heal. This Pomeran, practically nothing. No, not that. There we go. Pomeran, practically no tanking. Montana, practically no tanking. Yes, I'm aware there is a heal here. They could have gotten some of their health back. This is true. However, I am looking at their health pool and their heal consumable count. Right? Not just their health pool. It would be totally different if they had used some of their heals, Like, he's used one. He just used one. I think he's already used one. I'll have to check and see if it's a 4 base or 3 base. But if you use a single heal, if you have 4 heals and you use a heal and then you go back to heal, you haven't really done much in the way of tanking, right? And that's what battleships do in operations. That's their best role in operations, is to tank incoming damage for your DPS ships. Cruisers, gunboat DDs, those are your DPS ships. They will carry operations in terms of damage, but they need someone, unless they can choose positionings, they need someone to tank for them. And that's what battleships do best. Yeah, this guy knows what's up. Very good. That base XP is beautiful. Part of what I mean, again, tier 9, tier 10 lobby, no one should be getting under 1100 base XP. Like, this should be the lowest. If between Bremen and I, okay, our damage, the combined damage between us two alone is close to 1 million. He's probably sitting on 500k, 440, 500k. Possibly, I mean, he's over 150 base XP higher than me. That could be inflated because he did kill 12 more ships. Base XP is mostly based off of percentage health damage, but some of it does count for this, or is increased by this. So he's probably around 500,000. I mean, almost 1 million in damage between the two of us, which then makes you question, what are their damages at? Like, if this is how high our base XP is, and this is the damage we've done, what damage has this guy done? We're looking at 2 German brawling battleships, right? Pretty much every German battleship is a brawling battleship. Look at the Schieffelin. I mean, Schieffelin does Schieffelin things. That's fantastic, right? That's kind of like expected. But these two, they could have done a lot better if they had been a little bit more aggressive. And again, I understand, because being aggressive in operations is high risk, high reward, in that if you don't have a teammate with you, you're likely throwing your ship at the enemy, which then requires you to play really well in order to keep your ship alive. Like how I did with the those 4 cruisers at the beginning, of tanking those 4 cruisers, abusing the fires and the fact that they'll swap to AP. It's knowledge like that, and having a ship capable of doing stuff like that. But please, battleship players, solid work. I will +1 the Monte. That's some decent damage on a battleship, on this map especially, because most of the waves come at you nose on. So if you don't have overmatch, it's kind of shit anyways, unless you like cheese positionings for broadsides. But battleship players, please, you can do better. Let us strive to improve the player base. Let us perform better. GG, guys.